Hello YouTube, I am back from AnimeBoston 2015. I apologize for not doing a announcement video. I didn't do anything for ConBust either, but I did go to ConBust 2015 and it was great. Not entirely worth making a whole video for, so I'm just going to quickly say ConBust was great. And AnimeBoston, well, it's time for 3 videos again, so I'll do Thursday and Friday in one video, then Saturday and Sunday in their own videos. So Thursday we actually went really early. My mom and I brought 2 friends of mine, Ryder and Michael. Mikey, I guess. I usually go to cons with them. Mikey's a pretty well-known Solix cosplayer. He's appeared in my videos a few times. We arrived around 1:30. We couldn't get into our room until about 3 o'clock, because that's when check-in was, but we went early enough. And I went dressed as Kanaya, because I was expecting that I was gonna be Kanaya at some point the weekend, but, as you'll find out, I was not Kanaya, except for Thursday. We waited for like an hour in the badge pickup line, because we had all pre-regged. Once pre-reg opened, we just like neumed right along. We had fun in the con line, like everybody was high-fiving as we looped through, everybody high-fived. We got our badges, and then it was just derped around for quite a bit. We stayed in a room with a lot of people, a lot of our friends, a lot of Homestuck trash. A lot of Homestuck trash in one room, and there was a lot of personal drama throughout the weekend, but I'm really not going to go into it because YouTube does not need to know that. The people who are involved know what happened. So, Thursday went relatively well, but my mood was shot down. So, Thursday I spent time with my friend Pete, who is pretty well known as Big Boss from Metal Gear Solid. He is the reason I still cosplay, and he is the reason I am celebrating my 5th AnimeBoston. And so, in honor of my 5th AB, I recreated my very first cosplay, the Sorrow from Metal Gear Solid. And I'm so happy with how that turned out. I looked great. It was great. So Thursday I spent it mostly with Pete. He's good. He's like my brother. Friday I started as the Ice Queen. I didn't really debut it. I debuted it at ConBust, but I remade my Ice Queen with 7.5 yards of ruffles, and I was so proud of myself, and I got so many pictures taken of me. I think as soon as I walked into the Heinz, I got stopped, and everybody took my picture. Like, I was right outside the dealer's room, which if anybody knows how busy AnimeBoston is, right outside the con room, the dealer's room. Yeah, I got stopped for quite a bit of time because everybody was taking my picture, but it was nice. Like, I was really proud of myself. I love how my dress looks. I love how my wig looks. I remade, you know, the necklace and the crown, and I was very happy. In fact, I had my little Gunter pop figurine, and I didn't want to, like, have him in my bag because it's really fumbly if I'm, like, digging in my bag, or if somebody wants a picture, I have to pull him out and make sure nothing else falls out of my bag. So I actually had Gunter in my bosom, and I'll never forget, somebody forgot Gunter's name, so they called him Chester. And so for the rest of the day, he was Chester because he was in my chest. He was Chester. He was my bosom buddy. What did I do Friday? I know at some point I saw the waifu, Dark V's, who is also another reason why I'm celebrating my 5th year at AnimeBoston, my 5th year of cosplaying, because Dark V's found me at my very first AB, and here we are, 5 years later. Waifu. I know I found him at some point. I don't know, I saw a lot of people. I met up. It was actually kind of funny because I don't think this year I met anybody new, but I just kept meeting people that I had met at previous cons, and it was great just to see them again. I have to sneeze, and I apologize if I sneeze. Sorry. Friday day, I was Ice Queen. I went to some panels. The only panel I can remember off the top of my head that I went to was a panel about socks. like, it was an 18 plus panel. It was kind of fan servicey, but he actually did educate us about the history of socks in Japan, and it was very entertaining. The man actually blew up the world with his moe bomb because he threw all the moe things onto himself. He had like the maid outfit, kitty ears, braided pigtails, glasses, little fangs, a cat tail, and like the perfect socks. And oh, it was a fun panel. It was fun. I am glad that I went. At nighttime, I actually changed into God tier Calliope from Homestuck. I was stopped a lot for pictures, and people would just like swarm me and take pictures, and they would tell me how an amazing Callie I was, and that felt very good because I've done God tier Callie for a few CT Stuck meets, which I attend, but I remade, well, I made this hood, and this hood is actually very long. It goes to about my knees, and I'm proud of it. I have made horns. I have the Space Aspect hood that I had last year, like the shirt that I wore last year, but I took that hood off, made this hood, and I made like layered skirts, black and white, so I was inspired by like the muses from Greek mythology, and I was very happy with how that looked. And I did a lot of socializing with friends, did a lot of wandering. I went to a bunch of panels, but for the life of me, I don't remember off the top of my head. Actually, I have my bag, and you can see how long this hood is. I still have the schedule in my bag. Oh, maybe you couldn't see how long this hood is. I'm trying to show you. I don't have my glasses on at the moment. The glasses will get in the way. I apologize. Friday. Goodness. What was the first panel I went to? I went to Latin, Madoka, more Latin, the Voyage Homura. I've recently gotten into Madoka Magica, and I'm planning next year I want to try to be Nagisa Momoe from Rebellion. Spoiler, but I really enjoy her character design, and I can't wait to see it. My friend and I are planning, he's going to be a gender swap mommy, and I'm going to be Nagisa, and we're trying to get Rebellion so we can watch it together, so that we can cosplay together. What else did I go to? Goodness. I know I went to the horrifying history of horror anime. That was pretty entertaining. The host got off topic quite a bit. Like, she got really excited for her audience. Like, she did obviously talk about a lot of series, and I really should try to remember some of them so I could look them up. But I went to it. I was gonna try to go to Yaoi and Bara Tropes, but I could not stay awake. That was at midnight. Socks and fan service, I went to that. I think that was... Oh well. What matters is Friday was enjoyable. I honestly spent a lot of time away from my hotel room because there was so much drama going on. I was at a convention. I only showed up to like change costumes, occasionally snack, and then I was out of the room. And there was so much drama, it's not even worth going into, like I said, but it did get in the way of enjoying the con because there was just so much drama. But, I mean, like, so many people took my pictures, I didn't even manage to get to any photo shoots, except I finally ran into Video Game Stupid, who I haven't seen in a few years, it feels like, but I met up with him and New England Luigi, and he finally brought up his girlfriend, Miss Link, and I have been waiting to meet her for so long because they cosplay Luigi and Daisy, and the OTP. Now I have it on video that they are the OTP. So we did a photo shoot. We did silly photo shoots like Ice Queen kidnapping Daisy because Bowser wasn't there, so somebody had to kidnap the princesses. So we got me kidnapping Daisy. I had an ice flower that I've been meaning to give to New England Luigi. The irony being he was Fire Luigi that day, so Ice Queen gave Fire Luigi an ice flower to like cancel out the fire flower, turn him into one of my minions. It was fun. We had fun. So all the drama, I only had to deal with that when I was actually in the hotel room, because the rest of the con on Friday, I had so much fun. And then Saturday, when I talk about it in my next video, which I will record in just a moment, Saturday was just as good, you know? So we'll get to that in a moment.